welcome. For the second time in their short histories, Western United will be taking on the Wellington Phoenix on match day 9 of the Liberty A-League Women. It's a sunny day here deep in Melbourne's west at City Vista Reserve, and it's Western United's second home game and their first since round 1 when they won against Melbourne Victory. Although playing away hasn't been too detrimental to the side, they're still the only side yet to drop points and are equal with ladder league leaders with a game in hand. Despite winning all their games, they haven't been able to keep a clean sheet since the last time that they played here. Wellington will be buoyed from their last week's performance against Western Sydney, and the big news coming out of the Western United lineup is no Chloe Lagazzo. They are playing against second place Sydney this upcoming week on Wednesday, so opportunity there to rest her. Amy Medwin makes her second start of the season after featuring off the bench last week. For the Wellington Phoenix, Ralston returns to the starting 11 as Betsy Hassett is unavailable due to bridesmaid duty for former football fern Rosie White's wedding. Marissa Vandermeer also remains one of the few players to play every single minute for the Phoenix this season, as she scored last time these two sides met as well. Western United's Mark Tocazo has said that his team's run of form has been unbelievable and has praised the fight shown by his team after they were able to win last week's game against Perth Glory despite going down twice. The referees for today's game will be Rebecca Ducow in the centre of the pitch with assistant referees Delphina Demoski and Claire Green. Fourth official will be Caitlin Williams. Wellington coach Natalie Lawrence thought her side did enough to win last week and believes that more points are still to come for her side. She'll be happy to pick up the first points in her tenure as the coach of the Wellington Phoenix. Chloe Knott retains the captain's armband for Wellington Phoenix. Their club captain Lily Alfield still out injured. As we see Wellington Phoenix kick off the game, they will be shooting to the left of your screen. Robinson down for a drive down the left wing early on. Cummings able to meet the ball. Stern tries to clear it. Papadopoulos. Heavy touch there for Robers. Keane able to use her technicality. And here comes Jessica McDonald very early on. Lots of space for her. McDonald crosses it in. Goes wide to Johnston. Johnston. Battle there. Rovers out to Cern. So goes in, deflection. Out for an early corner. Johnson just unable to find a Western player with that ball. Ends up in Wellington Phoenix. And out comes Hillary Beale. Strong opportunity to cut that ball off to Michaela Robertson. I really thought that was an early opportunity for the Wellington Phoenix. Just another look at that. Just that ball cut off and beautiful through ball. Very long throw. A dangerous looking throw as well. I think this is something we see a lot in this game. She goes for the cross. Wellington able just to clear the ball. Cummings uses her body well. Strong pressure from Ava Pritchard. Sen finds Johnson out on the left. Hannah Keane in the box, crosses in. Ralston unable to meet Vosper. Again, here's that ball from Jess McDonald. Really favouring that right-hand side Western United are today for these attacks. Papadopoulos, Robers. Pressure there from Wisniewski. McDonald. Beautiful ball coming through. Papadopoulos, is she able to meet it? She's able to cross in. Brown Edwards lands on the ball. But a really strong passage of play there. Papadopoulos did so well to keep that ball in. To see there, that absolute deft touch that comes from Jess McDonald. She is a World Cup winner. She has the class. She has the quality. Great turnout at the first game that Western had here. Very packed stadium. It's good to see how this team is being supported in their early stages in the league, in their second ever home game in the Liberty A-League. And Stacey Papadopoulos with a kick, an overhead kick, trying to bring the ball towards goal. Taranto, McDonald, she crosses it in. Hannah Keen's there. Good opportunity there, the best we've probably seen all game. It has been magic when these two Americans have linked up. Taranto just lays it off McDonald. The vision to look there for Hannah Keen, just a little bit past her. Rovers asking for something. Hannah Keen manages to come one-on-one directly at Edwards, and again, Hannah Keen, ball in hand. Wellington just desperately keeping the ball out of the goal. How many plays does it take to stop one Hannah Keen? And it looks like 3 is the magic number for Wellington Phoenix at the moment. Here you go, Hannah Keen, just first shot directly at Brianna Edwards, tries to move around, and Vandermeer trying to use her body. You can see Mackenzie Barry just on the line there. Vosper going for a run for it now. She has time, she has space, no one coming near her. Lays it up for Robertson. Robertson tries to cross it in. Wisniewski taking some time, back to Vosper. Vosper mishits, allegedly. She's not too pleased with that one. Keen. Barry able just to block the direct pass across. Edwards just using up some valuable time by landing on the ball. Cern. Keen to Johnson. Here comes Jess McDonald. Foot race between her and Foster. Brianna Edwards really making sure she has a hold on that ball. Vandermeer. To Knott. Wisniewski. See that ball again, just over the top. McDonald has the speed, she has the pace to get around these players. Medwin, she's been very impressive since she's been on. Seen quite a few players in this position, and well, at left and right for Western throughout the season. Julia Sato played last week. Franny Imano's also played as well. Medwin is the Tasmanian scholarship player from Western United. Did also study overseas. She was at Long Beach State in the college system in the US. Johnson, what can she do here? Vosper just, probably not, sorry, very strong there. She stood up well in this captain role with both Captain Lily Alfield and Kate Taylor, the vice captain, out due to injury. Robertson. And that is the halftime whistle from Rebecca Ducow. An interesting half at play here between the two sides. So at halftime, it is Western United 0, Wellington Phoenix 0. And Hannah Keen kicks us off for the start of the second half. And a change coming on with Tyler J. Vlanich coming on for number 10, Carly Johnson. So some changes happening at the halftime mark for Western United. Not. A lot of pressure. Vlanich getting her first involvement in the game. Barry just trying to dance through the field. Cummings trying to meet the ball, but Ava Pritchard, strong run in there. This Wellington Phoenix side have only scored 3 goals so far this campaign, Pritchard being one of their goal scorers. The first player to ever score for the Wellington Phoenix, so definitely wants to get her name on the score sheet again. Beal. She has been the standing captain while Sawicki has been out. Jacqueline Sawicki hoping to be in on Wednesday as well in that match against Sydney FC. Very minimal minutes for her so far in this campaign. Rovers goes long. Edwards had her arms up, and Foster does her best to try and prevent the corner. High ball in. Vandermeer just gets a head to it first. Cummings was the intended target, and Cern tries to dance around. Another goal kick. Beal. Rovers trying to challenge Chloe Knott. She goes down the side. McDonald, bit behind the run of play, ends up in Wellington Phoenix possession, but Papadopoulos against Robertson again. That battle has been so interesting between the two of them. Both quite speedy, agile players. Vlanich has been out for the past couple of weeks due to injury, so it's good to see her return to the side. She did miss the last game that was played here in round 1 as her international clearance had not come through. Played for quite a few years for Melbourne City, but she has represented Serbia internationally and was previously playing for Spartak Subotica. Vlanich. Long curling ball in. Medwin tempted to go for a shot. Foster. Ralston. Ball taken off her by Papadopoulos. McDonald. Taking time. Lays it off for Papadopoulos. She's going to try and whip it in. High ball in. Header from Tyler J. Vlanich. Just out for a corner. Best passage of play we've seen in the opening 10 or so minutes in this second half. You can see it again. Papadopoulos goes for the cross. Vlanich quite a fair way out from goal. Cummings to Vlanich. And Medwin, she's pushed up a lot higher because the replacement we saw between Johnson and Vlanich, Johnson was playing in that left wing role, but now Medwin's there. And interesting scene. Here comes Hannah Keane. Taranto, and a deflection there from Barry. It really curved off that bounce on after it hit the pitch. Another look at that attempt before. So Taranto really trying to curve it in. You can also vote for the coach of the month as well. Mark Tocazo is one of your options. So if you've really enjoyed what you've been seeing in this game as we see Hannah Keane run through 3 Phoenix players, you make sure you go onto the keepup.com.au website and vote for who you think deserves that award. Really strong battle between Medwin and Clegg there. Both players really pushing it all the way to that far touchline. Papadopoulos Keane. Robers goes back to Medwin. Medwin trying to lay it off for Papadopoulos. Keane's at the top of the box, fighting her way through. Vlanic takes a shot, aims it directly to the middle of goal. What can Tyler J. Vlanic do here today? She has looked hungry since she's got on. Keane just lays it off there and she goes for the shot. Vlanic driving deep in, tries to cross it back. Edwards asking her team to lift. You can see again that run of play. Vosper just losing her player. Really dangerous since she's come on, Tyler J. Vlanic. Rebecca Tokor just letting the ball go past her. Walker dancing through. Finds Clegg on that right-hand side. Medwin tracked all the way back. And very high shot there from Wisniewski. But really no trouble to Hillary Beale. So and again, lots of ball going back and forth and ending up into defenders' paths just to try and play it back, and then it's just going back and forth again here. Papadopoulos comes running through. Walker judged her fouled her. Maybe an opportunity now for Western to try and really bring that ball deeper into their attacking third. As you see, Stacey Papadopoulos just manages to beat Lancaster. But the foul there against Mona Walker. Taranto delivers it in. Good ball. High ball! And it's a goal! Tyler J. Vlanic, her second goal in the A-League Women. And what a header that was. It was coming before. It was always going to be her goal today. See that really peach of delivery there from Taranto. Finds the head of Vlanic so well. And it's her second goal in the A-League Women. So we did talk about how most of the goals scored for Western have come in that last 15-minute period onward, and Jess McDonald, another high ball in. This means exactly half their goals have come after the 75th minute mark within games. And another opportunity now. They seem to be alert. They seem to be hungry. Hannah Keane. Papadopoulos. Just confirmation of those subs. So Medwin, second start of the season, but a really solid shift from her today. And Natasha Dukic makes her way on for a third appearance in the league and the third appearance for Western United. Can hear Vlanic just telling the referee that she thinks that ball isn't up to standard. Of course, TJ Vlanic has represented Serbia internationally. So a player with some good international experience here for Western United. And it is, of course, Orthodox Christmas today, so maybe that is a Christmas goal for TJ Vlanic. Back all the way to Vosper. Lancaster tries to whip it in, high ball in, but Beale is there. A lot of ball going back and forth between these two sides. Just Adriana Tarantic just caught up with the play running through the body. Blanche going to be the one taking the free kick, so she won't be there for the header. What will she choose to do? She goes long, high ball. Brianna Edwards easily able to catch it. Zoe McMeekin battling with Adriana Taranto. Ball stays in. Taranto. McMeekin with the first yellow card in the game. Cern. Wisniewski. Cern with the ball. McMeekin. Pritchard able to run through. Release it on the far side there for Chloe Knott. Crosses it in. Lancaster just trying to challenge with Emiano there. And play just brought back for the foul that happened just off camera. And another yellow card being given. And there will be 5 minutes of time added on in this game. Quite a few breaks due to players needing some medical assistance and also to give the players some respite from this heat. Quite a few minutes left to go in this stoppage time, but this is when Western loves to score, so anything can really happen here. And a ball directly to the face there. Sinclair just putting her body on the line. Vosper. Emano really trying to get all over her. Low ball in. But Beal has no issue with and able to just mop it up. Taranto lays it off for Vlanic. Her goal, the only differentiator between these two sides. McMeekin. Vlanic. McDonald. Just mistimed off that. The minutes just slowly ticking by here. Another high ball. Lots of stoppages in play here. Lots of throw-ins. Walker. And Rebecca Ducal blows the whistle for full time. A spirited performance by Wellington Phoenix, but it is so hard to stop the only undefeated side in Western United. They win 1-0.